today we want to do you an interview, Joan and me, about your stay in England.
When did you move to England? How old were you?
I was 40 years old, and I moved there in 2006, January the 14th.
Why did you went to England?
I,
What did you study?
I went to England because I couldn't find a job in Spain, in my place, in Vilafranca del Penedès. So I moved to England, and as soon as I got there, I found 20 days later, I found a job.
Did you make friends?
I made a lot of friends at work and in the places where I lived.
Where did you live? What street?
I lived in several streets because I moved like 3 times while living there. One of them was called Ramsden Drive, the other one Eastbrook Drive, and this one was in a neighborhood called Rush Green, and I forgot the name of the last one.
What was your routine?
My daily routine.
Yes, your daily
My daily routine was nearly always the same. I woke up, I had breakfast, I prepared lessons for the day or for the next day. I went to work, I taught some lessons. I went back home, I had breakfast, I had lunch. Then I went to work again, I taught some more lessons, came back home again, had something to eat for dinner, and went to bed.
Did you live alone or with more people?
I lived with more people. The first house where I lived, we were 7 people in total. And I think I was the only woman at the beginning. There was other women moving in later on, but at the beginning I was the only one. Then I moved to another house where I lived with one of my adult students, and that was much better because there was only 2 of us.
Did you go to places or did you go to places to visit or?
Yeah, I visited as many as I could, especially museums, and one of the times was Cambridge and Canterbury. I like a lot to visit places.
What was the best about living in England?
The best thing living in England, besides learning the language, was learning about their culture and the way they treat people. I felt very respected while living there.
They were very educational.
Yes, they were educated. Most of the times, anyway.
And the worst?
The worst was, at the beginning was the weather and the food, but after 1 year or so, you get used to them.
What did you do? Why did you came here to Barcelona?
Because one member of the family was a bit ill, and I got very worried, so I came. Another problem was that my best friend died, and my grandmother died too, so I got a little bit scared that I could lose somebody else. I came back here, yeah.
So thanks for your time and the information about you.
Thank you, guys. You speak very well English. Keep it up, and whenever you need help, I'll be willing to help you.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.